Welcome back, it's Chris here. So today we're on Dragon Trail. It's just 3 people in this first race. You can see it's starting off. I did a really mean punt to the chap in first place, but I tried not to take advantage of it. One thing that I wanted to go over with this race with, it's surprising with how much, I'd say, even though you just saw that really bad punt then, it was the sportsmanship that went on in this race. Even though there's only 3 people, I've cut it down to try and show you just the main points in the race, but I must say this is one of my favourite races that I've had so far. Nice little undertake there on the inside. First and second places exchanges quite readily, and you'll see it constantly. I've actually not seen what the chap's name is. I think it's Vatter. He overtook me there. I take him on the inside. Managed to get a little bit of pace. Take this corner nicely. Take the S. So one thing looking back at this video is realising my positioning when I'm in first place isn't the greatest. I'm noticing that I'm not driving defensively. Pulled one of my fastest laps there, 2 minutes and 2. I've since had a faster lap than that. I managed to get it just 2 minutes dead. But I have seen faster, I've seen 1:58. Really like this first corner when I get it well. Oh, it's not well that. It's not good, and takes first place again. And I'm just trailing. I'd say one thing with what I'm noticing about GT Sport is the slipstreaming is so powerful. You just, unless somebody crashes, you just can't get away from them. It makes the see, I did a really bad knock there, but you noticed I wanted to I was enjoying the race and I didn't want to take advantage of the fact of I've just knocked him right off the track, so I wanted to give him that position back. The race now resumes and we're up to lap 5. Just following behind the leader. I must admit this chap, he does an incredible job at regaining first place. But this course now that we're on is my favourite course, probably the one that I've put the most laps down. I do tend to, this is a point where you can tend to get, look how much I caught him then. But once I overtake him, it becomes quite stagnant at that point. I only get so far in front. You can see him just on the radar, the bottom right. Looking like he's going to, he's dropped back. That was a little bit better taking that corner. I have done it far better in the past though. So what's the fastest lap? Oh, sneaky take on the inside there. I think I go for it again. Oh, knocking each other. See how close it is. It's one thing you notice, even though we're really vying for the pole position, I'm actually pulling off my fastest times, fastest quarters. So this racing is actually helping us to really improve our times. I mean, there is the slipstream, which is a big factor in it. Thankfully, it had where I could manage to go through him. I think I have to bear in mind that when I'm coming to undertake somebody, try not to be immediately behind them when I'm trying to outbrake somebody, because otherwise, if you haven't got that, then I will expect to go through them. This one's a little bit better. Could have taken that one tighter. So we're on the 7th lap now. I can see him just on the left hand side, he's got corner. I've got the inside, oh he's touched. You can see how tight it is. Got the inside, managed to regain the lead, he takes it again on the inside. Constantly exchanging, but again look, we've pulled fastest quarter that we've had. I'm going for the position again. Gain the lead. At that point there, we've thankfully, because of the way it's set up, we actually went through each other. The game realised that it wasn't intentional. Really pushing it there, constantly just flat down. He goes it wide, pulls in tight, takes the lead again. Pull another fastest quarter, or fastest segment. Try and go for sneak in the inside, didn't manage it. This is where, if I copied what he normally does, I should slingshot past him. So powerful that. And you can spend the full race just constantly doing that. Exchanging. This is a recall here. I get a little punt off him in the back. And that's, when I noticed this, my heart really dropped. I was like, we're on the 7th lap. I don't even know how long we've been racing. Probably a good 10 or so minutes. And I can't see him for anything. I pretty much thought the race was over. 2 minutes 9. And then, as I come around the corner, I noticed him. He sat there waiting for me. Couldn't believe it. So rather than come flying past him, I thought I'd let the fella gain some speed, so the race can continue. I really expected him to come flying up and just leaving the place. Trying to regain first place there. He goes to take it. Looks like he's got an overlap on the inside. This is the point here which I didn't know how contentious it was. I'm on the inside, and if you look at the radar, I didn't notice at the time, but he's veered over to me. He's veered over, and it looks like he's then shut off. If you notice, my accelerator's dropped off, because I'm wondering where he is at that time. I couldn't actually see him, so I wasn't too sure what had happened. And I believe when I looked on the radar in a little while, I noticed on the map that he'd actually continued driving. But I did look on the replay, and I should have included some of the replay books. I'm playing on PlayStation. I didn't know how to download the replays. But it did look a little bit contentious whether or not I had right, because I was on the inside and he moved into me. So the fact that he moved into me, yeah, I wasn't 100% certain. Up until this point, the race had been amazing. And as you expect, because I'm so far in front, I just bring it home. It's a shame that's how the race ended. If we would have had another lap, I'm certain I would have slowed down and let the race continue. But that's it. That was, so far, that's been one of the greatest races that I've had on GT Sport. Thanks for watching.